day and welcome to Alena Media TV. We are broadcasting from Toronto, Canada. I am Elsa Abraham. Welcome to another amazing episode on Alena Media TV. In today's episode, we are going to talk about editorials. Now, let's look at our headline. Ethiopia's PM Abiy Ahmed from Peace Prize winner to airstrikes. Now, let's look at the details of this editorial. Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed came to power promising real democracy, promoting women and favoring planting trees across his vast country, snapping up the Nobel Peace Prize along the way. But Abiy's image of a modern peace-making reformer risked shattering entirely after he sent troops in one place into Ethiopia's Tigray region. A move analysts fear could push Africa's second most populous country into a long, devastating civil war. Mr. Abiy Ahmed, 44 years old, announced the campaign on November 4th, saying it came in response to an attack by Tigray's ruling party, the Tigray's People's Liberation Front, on two federal military camps, an accusation the party denies. A communications blackout in Tigray has made it difficult to verify competing claims on the grounds, since there is no electricity, there is no internet, and no access to social media. Yet, officials say hundreds of people have been killed, and the UN is warning of a rapidly deteriorating humanitarian situation as thousands flee across the border into neighboring Sudan and other countries. Now, a call to stop the fighting and killings. World leaders are calling for an immediate halt to fighting and for a dialogue, but Mr. Abiy Ahmed has repeatedly insisted on the need to preserve the country's sovereignty and unity and re-establish law and order. It is remarkable turn of events for a leader who less than a year ago traveled to Oslo to accept the Nobel Peace Prize for ending a two-decade war stalemate with neighboring Eritrea after a brutal war since 1998 to the year 2000, conflict that left some 80,000 people dead and achieved little. Mr. Abiy declared in his acceptance speech that war is the epitome of hell for all involved, and his office insists that this remains his opposition. His press statement has even suggested he deserves a second Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to resolve the Tigray conflict. Born in the western town of Beshasha to a Muslim father and a Christian mother, Abiy grew up sleeping on the floor in a house with no electricity or running water. We used to fetch water from the river, he told the Ethiopian radio station Shega FM last year, adding that he was 12 or 13 before he first saw an asphalt road or electricity. Abiy progressed quickly through the power structures created by the ruling coalition, the Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, ever since it took power in 1991. Fascinated with technology, he joined the military as a radio operator while still a teenager. In his Nobel speech, he described his experiences during the brutal border war with Eritrea, saying his entire unit had been wiped out in an Eritrean artillery attack, but he survived after briefly leaving a foxhole to get better antenna reception. He rose to lieutenant colonel before entering the government as the first head of Ethiopia's cyber spying outfit, the Information Network Security Agency. He entered parliament as a deputy in 2010 and became Science and Technology Minister in 2015. Now, seizing the moment, The circumstances that led to Abiy's ascent to high office can be traced to late 2015. A government plan to expand the capital's administrative boundaries into the surrounding Oromia region was seen as a land grab, sparking protests led by the Oromo, Ethiopia's largest ethnic group, and the Amhara people. States of emergency and mass arrest, typical EPRDF tactics, quelled the protest but failed to address the underlying grievances. When then Prime Minister Haile Mariam Desalegn abruptly resigned, the coalition's member parties, those chose Abiy to become the first Oromo Prime Minister in 2018. He released dissidents from jail, apologized for state brutality, and welcomed home exiled groups, while seeking to open up the economy and hold democratic elections. But the shake-up came with a host of challenges, notably persistent ethnic violence, including in his native Oromia region. In one of the biggest recent flare-ups, more than 160 people were killed in Addis Ababa and across Oromia following the June fatal shooting of Oromo pop star Hakalu Hundessa. Tigray, meanwhile, those leaders dominated politics until Abiy's ascent, did not take kindly his reforms or to being sidelined. Tensions with the powerful region had been building for months. Still confident, Abiy is married to Zinash Teyachew, whom he met in the military. The couple had 3 daughters and adopted a baby boy in August 2018. Deeply ambitious, Abiy has been accused of focusing his attention on beautifying the capital and mediating conflict abroad rather than the unrevealing situation at home. And as time goes on, he has been accused of embracing some authoritarianism many hoped he would end, overseeing mass arrests and abuses by security forces. The Tigray conflict could turn out to be Abiy's biggest challenge yet, with analysts and diplomats warning of its potential to destabilize the entire Horn of Africa region. Mr. Abiy Ahmed, however, he vowed to deliver a quick, decisive win after asking for the international community to understand his military operation. We are confident, he said, that in a relatively short period of time, we will accomplish our objectives and create a conducive environment for life to return to normalcy for our citizens in Tigray. This is where we end today's editorial. If you have anything to talk about Ethiopia's war and then the Tigray and Eritrea missiles as well, just leave it to us in the comment section below. We will reply and then we will talk about it as well. My name is Elsa Abraham. Thanks for watching.